Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
As soon as Xiao Zhan made his debut, martial arts films became popular. Will Tsui Hark's The Legend of the Condor Heroes become the dark horse of the year? The trailer of Tsui Hark's The Legend of the Condor Heroes caused controversy, and the retro style was questioned to be outdated, but Tsui Hark's directorial skills were praised. Xiao Zhan's role as Guo Jin caused controversy, and the movie may become a breakthrough for the revival of martial arts films. Success or failure depends on whether it can open up a new situation, and the charm of classics should transcend the times. Abstract generated by the author through intelligent technology useful. As soon as the trailer of Tsui Hark's The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero was released, netizens went crazy. Some people were so excited that their blood boiled, while others shouted, "What kind of cocky filter is this? Is it a movie from decades ago?" The mixed voices instantly made this movie a hot topic. To be honest, this phenomenon is really lamentable. How did martial arts films become the target of public criticism? The story of Guo Jin guarding Xiangyang is almost a household name and a classic plot in the hearts of countless people. Tsui Hark's movie was questioned as outdated because of the picture style, actor performance, and even the subject matter itself. Is it really reasonable? The trailer of The Legend of the Condor Heroes this time is based on the magnificent battlefield and the bravery of the heroes, which really makes people's adrenaline soar. But the cocky tone of the picture does make many people feel that it looks blurry. At a time when the audience is accustomed to exquisite and highly saturated pictures, this retro style seems a bit out of place. However, is this cocky texture really a problem? You know, the golden age of Hong Kong-style martial arts films is this style. This simple sense of picture is one of the characteristics that allowed martial arts films to conquer Asia and even the world back then. The voice of opposition is naturally reasonable, but it is a bit hasty to mock Tsui Hark for being outdated. Tsui Hark is the godfather of Hong Kong-style martial arts films. Almost no one can find fault with his lens language and camera skills. Just a trailer has vividly portrayed Guo Jing's patriotism and the cruelty of the battlefield. Can it be said that he can't keep up with the times? Of course, the voice of doubt is not completely without basis. Xiao Zhan's performance as Guo Jing instantly raised people's expectations for the style of the movie, but it also inevitably caused controversy. Some people praised him for integrating into the role in his powerful lines, others questioned that he had not yet gotten rid of the label of a traffic actor. But from another perspective, Xiao Zhan's casting is not entirely traffic-oriented. His international fan base can open up a wider market for martial arts films. The movie trailer rushed to the global trend as soon as it was released. Isn't such an influence worth looking forward to? In fact, hidden behind the doubts is the collective dilemma of martial arts films in recent years. So, are traditional martial arts films really outdated? From another perspective, perhaps it is just waiting for a revival that belongs to it. The classic story of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, coupled with the international appeal of the new generation of actors, may be a breakthrough for martial arts films to re-enter the mainstream vision. Moreover, Tsui Hark's martial arts films have always been more than just martial arts. From Swordsman to Once Upon a Time in China, he always uses stories of rivers and lakes to reflect larger social themes. This time in The Legend of the Condor Heroes, Guo Jing's patriotism and the heroic background of guarding Xiangyang are undoubtedly conveying profound values to the current audience. But here comes the question, can this kind of values and expression really impress the young audiences today? Under the fast food film and television consumption habits, can the slow-paced and heavy traditional martial arts films still find their market? This is the biggest challenge that The Legend of the Condor Heroes must face after its release. This time, The Legend of the Condor Heroes is like a test to explore the future possibilities of martial arts films. Success or failure may not depend on how much box office it can make, but on whether it can open up a new situation for traditional martial arts films. Perhaps, the charm of classics should not be defined by the times, but should transcend the times. But what do you think? Will Tsui Hark's The Legend of the Condor Heroes be a last gasp of martial arts films, or a rebirth of the Phoenix Nirvana with the 20-fold return rate set by the movie Tsui Hark? Xiao Zhan has become a hot topic in the film and television industry, which also makes netizens full of confidence in the box office of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero starring him. Xiao Zhan's bloody and windy physique is indeed unstoppable, and every new work can set off waves in the entertainment industry. Once the new posters and trailers of The Legend of the Condor Heroes were released, it was like dropping a blockbuster bomb, instantly setting off heated discussions across the internet. Not only did topics related to the film top the hot search list one after another, but the starring Xiao Zhan also topped the global trend. The protagonist, supporting role, director, and every detail in the film have become hot topics for discussion, and netizens' attention to this film is unprecedentedly high. This not only reflects Xiao Zhan's super appeal, but also proves the excellence and attractiveness of the film in production and publicity. As an audience, everyone's expectations for The Legend of the Condor Heroes come not only from the feelings for the classic IP, but also because Xiao Zhan's performance in the film has attracted much attention. Judging from the previously released trailers and posters, his character has both chivalry and affection and tenacity, which makes people look forward to his new interpretation of the classic character Guo Jing. As the release date approaches, this movie will undoubtedly become a hot topic during the Spring Festival. Everyone is confident in its box office and reputation, and also expects Xiao Zhan to achieve another success and present a wonderful movie full of sincerity to the audience. As the popularity of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero continues to rise, some voices have appeared on the internet trying to explode this movie. This situation is no longer surprising for Xiao Zhan's works. People from all walks of life have been dispatched, and bloggers of all sizes have collectively made efforts to try to influence the audience's expectations of the movie by leading the rhythm. However, these means not only failed to shake everyone's expectations for The Legend of the Condor Heroes, but once again proved Xiao Zhan's strong influence. Among them, Tsui Hark, a 2019 movie, was pulled out for a walk by some people in an attempt to guide negative topics. But surprisingly, the subsequent archaeology has put the brilliant record of Tsui Hark back on the table. In the 2019 Mid-Autumn Festival, Tsui Hark achieved super high box office at a low cost, with a return rate of up to 20 times, becoming the box office champion of the Mid-Autumn Festival that year. This fact not only slapped the remarks that tried to lead the rhythm, but also made people look forward to Xiao Zhan's performance in The Legend of the Condor Heroes. The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero, starring Xiao Zhan, has always attracted much attention from the start of filming to the release of the trailer. This movie not only has a strong foundation of classic IP, but also brings together powerful actors and an excellent production team, and has the potential to become a hit during the Spring Festival. As the topic continues to ferment, the audience's expectations for the film are increasing day by day. I believe that this time, Xiao Zhan will once again rely on his efforts and talents to bring a shocking visual feast to the audience, and is expected to create another box office miracle. The huge success of Tsui Hark not only brought Xiao Zhan a high reputation, but also helped New Classics Media successfully solve the company crisis at the time. The media have reported this phenomenon extensively, especially mentioning that 9 movies compete for the Mid-Autumn Festival, and Xiao Zhan saves New Classics Media. The box office of Tsui Hark exceeded 142 million on the first day, creating a speed-breaking 100 million. It took only 9 hours and 11 minutes. This achievement not only reflects the huge appeal of Xiao Zhan in the film itself, but also fully demonstrates the strong appeal of the film in the market. The day after the film was released, the box office of Tsui Hark broke 200 million again, and it has been the champion of the single-day box office for 7 consecutive days. This performance is amazing and proves Xiao Zhan's super influence among fans. What is more outstanding is that this film has not only achieved brilliant results in China, but also caused a huge sensation in the overseas market. Especially when it was released in Japan, it was so popular that the screening of the film was even postponed again and again. The influence of Tsui Hark lasted for many years. 4 years later, CCTV channel replayed the film 10 times, and each broadcast achieved explosive ratings. This not only reflects the high quality of the film itself, but also proves the classic status of Xiao Zhan in the film. Today, looking back at the success of Tsui Hark, it is not only a peak in Xiao Zhan's acting career, but also an important breakthrough for New Classics Media, helping the company stabilize its market position and laying a solid foundation for the success of subsequent works. The success of Tsui Hark not only demonstrated Xiao Zhan's outstanding acting ability, but also proved his strong box office appeal. Many netizens have said that the film is of very high quality, with a compact plot, exquisite special effects, and an excellent overall experience. It is precisely because of the success of Tsui Hark that netizens are full of higher expectations for Xiao Zhan's upcoming film The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero. With this film, Xiao Zhan once again proved his acting skills and market appeal, making fans and audiences more confident that he can continue to shine in new works. It is worth mentioning that Xiao Zhan's growth path is admirable. From the small-budget works of the beginning, to the box office champion of Tsui Hark during the Mid-Autumn Festival, to the big male lead film that is about to be starred in the Spring Festival, Xiao Zhan has come all the way, relying on his own efforts and talents to constantly break through himself and move towards a bigger stage. He took every step firmly and steadily, showing his charm and strength as an all-round artist. The legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero, will undoubtedly be another important note in Xiao Zhan's acting career. As the popularity of the movie continues to heat up, the audience's expectations for Xiao Zhan are getting higher and higher. I believe that his performance in this film will once again make everyone feel his all-round talent, and I also look forward to this work to achieve greater success. Many people have expressed that they will go to the cinema to watch The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero, on the first day of the Lunar New Year, hoping that this new work can reproduce the brilliant achievements of Tsui Hark. The powerful combination of the two masters Jin Yong and Tsui Hark, coupled with the heavy participation of the powerful superstar Xiao Zhan, such a work is undoubtedly full of infinite expectations and charm. Everyone believes that this movie will definitely create new miracles and become a dark horse in the Spring Festival. With his profound acting skills and strong box office appeal, Xiao Zhan has always been a star in the hearts of the audience. This time, working hand in hand with Jin Yong's classic works and Tsui Hark's director team, this movie is destined to be a double feast of vision and emotion. Whether it is old fans or new audiences, they can't wait to go to the cinema and feel the shock brought by this movie. On the first day of the Lunar New Year, the cinema will become a place where all heroes gather together to witness the glorious moments of this movie. Whether it is the production level of the film or Xiao Zhan's superb acting skills, it is enough to make people look forward to it. Let us feel this heroic legend created by Jin Yong, Tsui Hark and Xiao Zhan on the big screen, and look forward to this movie becoming another classic.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.